right now." Unfortunately, her counselor's words didn't do the trick. She sighed. Lot noticed. "Do you have a headache again?" "Nay, I'm just a little stiff," she fibbed. "I guess I've been sitting for too long." "Yeah, me too." He glanced around for a few moments. "Hey, are you going to stay here for a little while?" "Probably, at least until the winner's announced." "Why?" "No reason." She knew better than that. Lot. "Fine. Melanie is here, and I wanted to walk around with her for a bit. You're welcome to join us, of course." Bethanne smiled. Lot and his fiancée were a good match. He'd really changed his ways so Melanie Zimmerman and her family would allow their courtship. Now both families were waiting for them to decide on a wedding day. Bethanne loved her brother and was very fond of Mel. But did that mean she wanted to walk around the fairgrounds with them feeling like the third wheel? No. No, she did not. "Go ahead. I'll be fine." "You sure?" He scanned the crowd again. "Mom and Dad are around here somewhere. I thought they were going to sit with Candace's parents, but I don't know." "I'm sure they're around, but I don't need anyone to look after me. I'm fine." Of course, she wasn't exactly fine. She was currently on the verge of another panic attack. In spite of her best intentions, her smile trembled, betraying her emotions. Holding her gaze, he sighed. "Bethy." "I'm fine. Really. I was thinking about something else." She hated that her younger brother felt obligated to look after her. She also hated that until recently, she would have clung to him like a parasitic vine. One day, she was going to act like his older sister again. "Go. I'll see you later." He didn't move. "You know what? I can take Melanie out right now," she finished, her voice firm. Then, seeing Melanie walking up the center aisle toward them, she shooed him with her hands. "There she is. Go. We can meet up later." Lot followed her gaze and waved at Melanie, then turned back to Bethanne. "Do you need me to accompany you home?" "Nay, it's not a long walk. I'll be fine." "You sure?" "More than sure." Her brother grinned. "I'll see you later, then. Don't forget to tell Candy congratulations for me." She laughed as he started toward Melanie. "If she wins, I sure will, but I won't be calling her Candy. She hates that nickname." Feeling like an odd combination of wallflower and doting aunt, Bethanne watched her brother rush to Melanie. He touched his fiancée's hand but refrained from clasping it. Within a minute, they were out of sight. Sitting back down on her chair, Bethanne placed her purse neatly on her lap. If it wouldn't look so odd, she would pull out her book. She always carried one with her, whether it was for pleasure or for her job as a reviewer for a local publishing company. Reading had been a favorite pastime for her, especially after what happened with Peter Miller and Seth. Then, about 6 months ago, she'd decided that some things about her life needed to change. She had to stop worrying about the past and start thinking about what she wanted to do with the rest of her life. She was only 23. It was past time she got over Peter's death. And the fact that he'd attempted to rape her. And what happened to Seth Zimmerman when he came to her rescue. Why the Lord had allowed Seth to hit Peter hard enough for Peter to fall, hit his head, and die was a mystery. But it had happened, and she'd survived. Like always, guilt slammed her. If she hadn't been so weak afterward, she would have convinced her parents to allow her to testify on Seth's behalf. She'd witnessed the fight, after all. But she hadn't done a thing to plead for mercy for Seth. So he'd spent 2 years in prison while she descended into a very dark place. "If Seth Zimmerman can move forward, you certainly can too," she whispered to herself, for not the first time. "You have to." Which meant that she needed to stop dwelling on bad memories. Her counselor had told her more than once that she needed to make peace with the past instead of trying to forget everything that had happened.